welcome to Peter Evans Art, and in this video I'm going to show you how to draw a basic robot. All you're going to need is a piece of paper and a lead pencil for this one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure our pencil's nice and sharp, and we're going to draw our simple robot using lines and shapes. That's right, just simple lines and shapes with this for a start. I'm going to start with the body, getting a shape down for the body. And you can see that I'm rounding off the corners for the robot's body here and linking it back up. The next bit, I'm just going to draw some of the features. This is like a grill plate at the front of the robot. Another rounded rectangle there for his heart rate monitor, and a couple of little circles. So you can see at the start it's just simple lines and shapes. The arm is coming towards us, so what I've done is two curved lines, and you'll notice that they become thicker as things come closer. I'm drawing a really light circle guideline here to get the claw or the clamp sort of hand looking of the robot. You can see now I'm going over it. So we can use pressure to draw dark and light lines. Now I'm drawing curved lines to show that the pipe looking arm is rounded. If I drew them straight, it would look flat. So that's why I've got drawn curves. Now I'm drawing the inside of the hand to make it look 3D, just by bringing a couple of lines underneath there. You can see that now that looks 3D. The next part that I'm doing is the head, and you can see here I've accidentally made a bit of a mistake, but that's okay, it's just learning. I just needed to widen that up. Okay, if you draw lightly, you should be able to rub out. Now we've got the rounded rectangle for the head. Now I wanted to make his head on a bit of a lean, so he looks like he's looking to down and to his right, our left. A couple of circles there. So as you can see, all I've done so far is use lines and shapes. We've got a little eye there and another little eye, which is a rounded circle. Another little shape for what I call the ears, and I've tried to make them look like they're like sort of side antennas with a little ball. And now this arm is going away, going back, so he's reaching backwards. So as you can see, his arm starts wider and gets thinner. Now I'm drawing on the hand going back the other way. Again, I've used a circle as a guide to help me draw that. Okay, and pressing nice and lightly. Now you can see that that hand, because it's further back, it's actually smaller than the front hand, which can look really good. Once again, I'm using curved lines to describe the roundness of the arm there. Alright, now it's the leg's turn. I've got a series of sort of shapes here that sort of makes the leg look like it can bend and move, and they're all joining together. They're almost sort of like a rounded rectangle. Okay, and I've just put a light line because I want the feet to be on the same plane, so the same level. And I want to try and map out 4 sections like I did on the other leg. Now if they're a little bit different, that's okay. Wouldn't worry too much about that. And you can see I've joined that up. Now I'm putting in some little feature details. Details on the robot can make a huge difference. Think machinery, think of objects that robots might have, how it might move. Now I'm putting in some of the extra finer details. Got the basic part of my robot done, and here I've put a heart rate monitor. You could put like a temperature gauge or buttons or whatever you like in your robot. And you can see now that I'm going to add a bit of, just go over some of my lines to emphasize them and make them look a bit neater there. Oh, don't forget the radar. So a bit like drawing 2 lines that follow each other, a bit like lightning there, and then an oval shape or an ellipse. And then I'm just putting the actual receiver there, part of the radar dish on. Now once I've got all the line work done, we're going to start to put some shading on, a bit more detail here. A few lines can make a big difference on your work, and the details especially. Okay, we want to make our robot look a bit 3D, so we need to think of a light source, and I've put a little arrow up there on the top left, so the light would be hitting the robot on the top and the left of different sections. So I'm starting here with the leg, and these are rounded sort of parts to his leg, so as you can see, the light would hit the top, and on the other side it would be shadowed. So that's how I'm controlling that, is by pressing harder and lighter on my pencil. It's like anything, the more you practice, the better you're going to get. And those are little recessed areas in his foot, so I've made them dark because they wouldn't have any light on those bits. So I'm going ahead and colouring in, or shading in, some of the dark bits. So remember, pressure and going over it can make it darker. I'm only using a HB pencil. You can get darker pencils like 2Bs, etc, etc. Here I've put some shading on both sides because it's sort of hitting the middle of that wrist. I'll call it his wrist. And here I'm going down on the right hand side of that arm, and on the underneath side, see how it sort of transitions across because we have the arm is bent. Those are little indent buttons, and so I'm putting a cast shadow underneath them on the right hand side, and here I'm starting to put on some of the extra details on the grill. You know how you get little holes in the grills, little air vents or something, maybe to keep him cool if he's going to get hot, and because that sort of sticks out a bit, I'm putting a bit of a cast shadow underneath. So as you can see, this drawing is going from a flat 2D drawing, and I'm trying to make it look a little bit 3D, just with adding a few dark areas and dark lines at the moment. A bit of shading here and there can make a huge difference to your drawing. So remember, when you're drawing, you need to have a light source. You can make it up. So I've made it up from the top left, and I've put the shading on the other side, the bottom right of different areas, and I'm going over certain parts of my drawing to make it look amazing and to make it look 3D. Now this is a robot that I've just made up using simple lines and shapes. The possibilities for characters is endless. It's your imagination really. Using lines and shapes and a bit of shading can make a drawing look amazing. Now, at any stage, if I'm going too fast for you, you can pause, have a look and see how I do certain things. You could use colour on yours. You could do other pencils. You could use a 2B or 4B for the darker bits. Or you could even outline in a Sharpie. I've just shown you some basics of how to draw a robot. You could change some of the parts. You could create your own, but this is just a bit of an instruction video of how you might go about it. I hope you've liked the video so far. I'm just going to finish shading this off. You can skip ahead if you like, or pause at any stage. If you have enjoyed watching the video, I've enjoyed creating this for you. Please subscribe to my channel because I will be creating other videos, and if you've got any comments or questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below, and thanks a lot for viewing my video.